Welcome back. The Save Our Youth Foundation strives to empower young people in our community to create better futures for themselves as they grow. And here to tell us more about their upcoming holiday drive is the founder, Truletta. Welcome, Truletta. Thanks for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course. Why don't you tell us more about your foundation and what inspired you to start it?
The Save Our Youth Foundation was started because of my own youth. I'm a mom of 3, and I found that during that time it was rough as a single mother raising my 3. So Save Our Youth Foundation brings a community together for our community babies so they can have somewhere to feel like they belong and keep them away from the streets. A lot of our babies are unhoused. At the time I was, and I learned that it takes a community to raise a family. And with that being said, the Save Our Youth Foundation, we focus more on mental health as well. Besides homelessness, substance abuse, education, and transitional housing. As a whole, you want that individual to become a successful adult. And it's hard in our Buffalo, New York streets. So our goal is to make sure our babies are focused, and that's them for me being a community baby as well. So I pride on places like St. Luke's, and I told myself when I was in a good position, I'll be that beacon of light for other folks.
Okay. How have you seen this foundation grow since you started it?
Oh my God, it grew so much. It started with 5 families. Now we have about 100 youth that's registered right now, and it's became beautiful. People look on to us for household items as well as mental health awareness programs. So I would say from the moment we started 12 years ago until now, we have done a lot. We fed thousands of people. We gave away thousands of toys, and we just want to branch off and do more.
Well, speaking of toys, you have an upcoming toy drive and a fundraiser. Give us the details about that. So
on December 20th, Saturday, that's coming actually, is this Saturday, from 3 to 7, we'll be at 398 Fillmore and Peckham at the St. Stanislaus Social Hall. That event is to raise awareness so we can open up a bridging home called Trust the Process Bridging Home for our youth and young adults that's facing these disparities. This event we'll have toys there, we'll have face painting, we'll have balloon making, bounce houses, plethora of food. Our community mothers came together so we can do a potluck feel. We'll have Councilman Nora Roski, that'll be be coming out to us, just bringing a community together to raise this type of awareness and funding. We had 2 other locations that didn't kind of pan out from zoning and where we were at. So right now we're looking for a home for the Save Our Youth Foundation so we can have our programming and we can have our youth in a safe space. Tell us more about this that you're trying to build. So you're looking for a space, and what do you see for the goal of this home? This space is a safe haven. This space is where youth can come and not only have a place to sleep, but a place to get food, shelter, programming. Arts therapy is big. I do poetry and music, and going through a lot as a youth, a community baby, there's really not outlets for us to express ourselves. People want to grow up, we want to get this job, we want to be successful, and then we forget that our emotional and our mental state is important. So to have them to be a part of a community, not like a clubhouse, but like more of a bridging home. So I don't want to call it a shelter, I want to call it a home away from home. Okay. Tell our viewers how they can support your initiative and get involved. Yes. If you want to support the Save Our Youth Foundation, they can get involved, 1, by just going to our website, www.saveouryouthfoundation.com. 2, come out to the event. Come see what we do. Come experience us. Come be a part of the moment. Come meet the youth in these communities that need the help. And 3, just be genuine. You know, do it because I do it for God. So do it for that. Do it for that person, the higher power, the creator, the light. And when you do it for something that's bigger than yourself, you'll see why we are in desperate need of getting this bridging home up and running. Truletta, what was the moment that shifted in your life that gave you the hope to pull yourself out of where you were? You were a mom of 3, you were facing home insecurity at a time. At this point, now you are in school getting your master's, you have a foundation that's been around for 12 years. What was that shift for you? The shift was surreal. I can see me now. My daughter was in Gateway. She was 12 at the time. And I did go through the proper change through the system and through family court. And I got to say, family court actually worked out. A lot of people are negative towards it. And I feel like it was a stepping stone for single mothers. Just to have that transition and people of support, that made me feel like, okay, let me see what I can do for my youth in my community. And so I started just small, picking up a few things. And now that like we're here in the foundation, it's just amazing when I'm doing like financial literacy. We don't get that a lot in our community. When we're doing like family dynamics, I created a program called Developing Motivational Affirmation, just building yourself up from the inside and out, knowing how to detox those dark spots, because we all have dark areas in our life. And I would call myself the bringer of light, because every time I'm with someone, I touch them in a way that they're expressing like what they're going through, and I want to help them well-rounded, because I'm a licensed realtor as well.
Okay.
So I just don't want to help you find a house. I just don't want to help you find a job. I want to help you continue on in life. So when you are an adult and you do get in them like tough spots, you know how to maneuver out, and you know that moment is just a moment, and it's not forever.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about your foundation, what you do. Viewers, you can RSVP for the upcoming toy drive happening this weekend by going to saveouryouthfoundation.com and keep up to date with their organization by following them on social media. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.